Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Bj&Co Minecraft how-to series. We are continuing on Dungeons and Dragons and Space Shuttles, that fabulous mod pack that we've been cruising through that I am just getting all sorts of joy from because there's lots to push through, lots of questing, lots of grinding. I like it, just the way I like it. Today we are continuing on and we are going to keep going through our Blacksmith's workshop today. In particular, we want to try to wrap as much of this stuff off. I believe I've got everything for a good chunk of this. Don't know if I got what I need for these, but for sure these four that are kind of a variety of different things. Get ready for some adventuring, get some food in the lunchbox, and all that jazz. So let's get this going. As always, I don't want to make you guys suffer through the grind. Unless you want to see that. If you want to see that, let me know. We might consider doing some live streams and stuff. I don't think it makes great video content, but I have already started collecting a bunch of the stuff that we need for this escapade today. So we've grabbed some iron plates, oak chest, a drawer key, which we'll talk about a little bit later on, some silicone, some buttons, and some sticks. Most of this is pretty vanilla stuff, you know, but we will be needing it. So first things first. What are we going to need? Oh, I guess the one thing. Do I have empty cells somewhere? That's the one that I haven't been paying attention to and I might need to get my hands on. Here we go. Okay, some empty cells. We got some methane gas. I'm just going to bring all those just in case we need them. So these are the fluids or gases that we've gotten earlier. I did... also have my fluid extractor working on some more methane. As you can see, we got about 4 and some change buckets. So always good to keep that guy filling up. He will be very beneficial for you. But let's get into this straight on away. Let's start with the hopper. I like me my hoppers. It's a great vanilla piece that can transport stuff. I use it for automated storage quite often in vanilla Minecraft. So good, so good. One of these days I'll finish a full sorting system for vanilla. I'll get there. So hopper. Easy to make in vanilla with iron and chest. Not as easy in this. So we can make it in a Master Assembler 2K20. We so don't have this yet. How about a rolling machine? It's not bad, but we don't have the rolling machine yet. So we want the Blacksmith's workshop. We are going to need a bucket of methane, 5 iron plates, and a trap chest. And then we need pliers, hammer, and burner. So, pliers, hammer, burner. Beautiful. We've got a bucket of methane. Beautiful. So we're going to need our oak chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same thing we like. As usual, we've got our hopper. Bing, bang, boom. Simple and easy. I like that. There we go. This lets you select a few things. I'm going to grab another hopper. I haven't really used them too much yet in this one, but it'll be helpful for some automating. And I won't have to make another. Chest, easy to make, silver. I'm not too worried about. So... we got 2 hoppers in the bag now. Now let's talk... I'm hungry. Let's talk lunchbox. So we'll get us some food, which is nice. What do we need for this one? 5 10 iron plates. We need the 2 buttons and the drawer key. And we're also going to need 2,000 methane. So we're going to need 2 cells, pliers, hammer, and burner. I might have to make another hammer. We'll see once we get into that. So relatively not hard. I mean, we know how to make iron plates. Buttons... I mean, you need stone in a crafting table. Boom, we'll get a button. And buttons can generate in the overworld. Interesting. Drawer key, though. This is the one that's a little bit more different. Now, we should have received... I believe we actually got a drawer key by finishing the hammer. So, this is another one where quests tied together nicely. So you should have what you need already. But if for some reason you utilized it already... and you need to make another one. To get the drawer key, what you're going to need is a bunch of gold. So 2 iron ingot or gold ingots, a nugget. These are simple and easy to make at this point. But then the upgrade template, and this is going to need some advanced crafting. You need sticks. You need wood casings, which we have used for those storage crates. It's just the wood log, wood planks, and sticks. So a lot of wood. Let's see if I can find that upgrade template. Oh, the advanced crafting. Upgrade template here. The one weird thing is the filter module. So this you're going to need paper, iron ingot, redstone, and a hopper. So much better if you can get it already. But if not, I've just shown you how to make a hopper. So you know how to you can work your way towards it. So let's see if I can, let's be lazy so I don't have to place everything out. Boom, lunchbox, move everything in. So we've got everything we need. We are going to need more durability on a hammer, so we're going to get another hammer. And we're going to need to get methane gas. So we're going to need at least 2 more methane gas here. 1, 2. So we've got the methane gas. Let's get ourselves another hammer. I really got to set my base up a little bit better. I think it's 2 of these. I'm going to need string too, aren't I? Ooh, which reminds me, I should go farm my string tree. So it's good. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm sorry things have been a bit slow. Things have been nuts at work, so I haven't, unfortunately, been able to dedicate as much recording or stream time as I would like. But I'm glad I can be back with you. Wonderful, wonderful people. There we go. Lunchbox. Use while sneaking to open. So the lunchbox is kind of cool. So you can put food into here in different stacks. So right-clicking opens it. You shift right-click, it opens it, and when it's open, you can just eat everything in the lunchbox in one go. So it's a little bit easier than, or it eats stuff out of the lunchbox. So it's a quicker way to fill up. You can store a lot of stuff, and it only takes up 1 inventory slot. So I always like a nice little lunchbox. But next, what is next? What is next? What is next? So we've gotten this. What do we want to get? Cheeseburger, onion hamburger. I'm going to go with the onion hamburger. That sounds tasty. I guess I could have looked 6 and 1.2, 8 and 1.2, 8 and 1.2. Yeah, I probably would have gone with either of those, though it's not too crazy. Let's look at the cauldron. Cauldron's our next one. Again, so this time we're going to need silicone, and we're going to need some thermal plates, and we need less than a bucket. So it's a good thing we got a bucket. Stop hitting it back on there. Stop hitting it, Ben. And this one should be the wonderful 7 pieces to get that guy going. Completed. Beautiful. Gets us some more biomass to make some more methane gas. Ooh, it's opened up more stuff on the anvil. So we're also going to look at the iron excavator. So this is similar to the hammer we've been using, the mining hammer, and it works with dirts. And it works in a 3x3, which is kind of nice, so not too shabby. So we're going to need 6 plates, 1 1/4 buckets, so 2 buckets. We need sticks, we need iron plates. We still should have, look at this, 6 iron plates. It's like I planned it, guys. What's going on? Okay, but what we're going to need here, 3 of these, get these going. And what do we got? 1, 2, 3. So that should give us enough to get the iron excavator. Boom, boom, boom. So we've got everything we need there. And on to the next piece. Oh, that's not what I want to press. We want to get all these potions. That's going to be filling up everything. Steel burner. What's for the steel burner? This one is going to take us a bit to get because we're going to have to make a blast furnace. So this is one that we're going to hold off on because it is steel related. We are specifically going to need steel for it. And as you can see, you need iron to turn into steel in a blast furnace. And a blast furnace is not cheap. We're going to need all sorts of stuff to get that one going. So that ain't happening today. The anvil. The anvil here is, it's your regular vanilla anvil, but it is going to be expensive, I'm guessing, as always. Oh, look. 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks of iron plus 3 plates. Don't think I got enough of that in storage right now. Let's look. Let's look. What's going to happen? Why would I have it there? I mean, I need some of that for other stuff, though, so I don't want to go crazy. 20. Yeah, definitely don't have enough to make all of those yet. So this one's going to be on a bit of hold, but we have been moving nicely forward with some of this stuff. Let's just empty out some of the non-essential items right now into storage. We don't need all of these right now, please and thank you. So that's going to block us off right now from this. I don't also really want to waste iron yet on these, though. The seared bricks look nice. Sea lanterns could be helpful. Well, block of iron, that's going to be helpful. Iron shovel is going to take... Well, that is a net benefit, so the shovel might be a good one to go with. Ooh, dragon fruit. Fertile soil. More stuff. I mean, the one that I really am looking at here is the iron sword would be good to complete. My sword is getting low anyways. Could be beneficial. But maybe I'll grind out a little bit more iron before I get this going so we can hopefully start to wrap this up. Because grinding out iron is always a good thing, especially when you're going to need steel later on. Steel is expensive. It's iron and coal. Very expensive. So, not going to go too much further there. Blacksmithing, I think we've done well with. Why don't we touch a bit on the ores, alloys, and smeltery? Because who doesn't like smeltery? Good way to get all sorts of fun stuff. So, we've got a few things that we need to work on here. We need a pattern chest. Pattern chest is advanced crafting. We need chests, copper, silicone, plates, and wood. And I should have everything that we need for that right here. Because I plan ahead. Oh, sometimes maybe. What did I keep the top row for? Oh, that might be for my tools. Huh? I might have been ready for this, guys. Look at me being useless. Okay, so first things first here. What the hell was I just trying to make? I said we're trying to make a pattern chest. With a pattern chest. So once it starts... pattern chest. Once it starts to get to the advanced crafting, I'm usually not a huge proponent of hand bombing everything in because JEI or NEI, whichever one's in here, is just so much easier. What is it? JEI. To get all this. Because really, we're in a 5x5. There's 25 items here to hand place. Some of them are easy, like everything around the outside is pretty easy. But you get to the point where you're like, okay, what was that? What was that again? Where does this need to go? Mixing things up. Like I would probably put the copper to the side and the wood planks at the top because that's what I do. So use your JEI. It helps you out quite nicely. So that should get us the pattern chest done and in the bag. This gets us different things that we can eat or utilize in kitchen pieces. So I'm going to probably... everything's better with butter. Right? That's what they say. So we got the chest. Next, we need some patterns. So we're going to need pickaxe, axe, shovel, tool, and binding. So this is what we need the wood patterns for. These wood patterns are easy to make. We've done them in previous ones, but just in case you forgot, it is compressed sawdust with a hammer. Compressed sawdust is just sawdust, 9 of them together, and sawdust is mortar and pestle with planks. So not a very resource intensive. I mean, you need 9 planks for a pattern. Not too crazy. First things first, let's get our chest down. Somewhere to hold all this stuff. Oh, I'm sure I just made somebody cringe by not stacking items. So now we can access this within the pattern chest. The next thing we need to do is make some patterns. So in order to make patterns, we need a stencil table. And for the stencil table to work, we need blank patterns in there. Now all that we have to do is select the pattern we want, and then it will give it to us, and we can just pull it out, and we can drop it into the pattern chest. You can put it all into your inventory too if you want, but just wanted to show you that you can just click between things. It's quite nice. So double check what do we need. And actually, you want to keep these in your inventory so they actually get checked. Ha 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 ha. So funny. So, pickaxe, axe, shovel, tool, rad, binding. So we need the shovel, the axe, the tool rod pattern. Be careful that you don't grab like the tough tool rod. It looks very similar, and same with your sword and large sword blade. Or even your knife, they all look very similar. And then binding, we're looking for the binding pattern, not the tough binding. So we just want this first one, and that should give us all the pieces that we need there. Boom, 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 boom. More patterns, copper and silver. I always like patterns. Oops, that's not the one I wanted to put that in. I want to stick this right there. So we've got those guys done. And the next quest that this opens is tool parts. So this one is giving us the pieces that we need in order to make new tools. So first things first, we're going to drop all these guys into the pattern chest, so it's not in our way. And now to make the parts, it's saying we want 3 flint parts and 6 wood parts. So we're going to get our hands on some wood. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Sorry, that was horrible. That was horrible. Do we still have a saw around? We do still have a saw around. Get ourselves some planks. And we've got the wood. Now, do we have any flint? We've got flint. I'm going to make sure I leave 1 behind, just in case I run out. I don't think I've got any others hanging around. But it doesn't hurt to check, because storage is crazy in this mod pack. That's the one thing. I would like better storage earlier. If you guys have suggestions of what I should try to put together, let me know. Why am I going to the blacksmith table? Because I'm a numpty, as always. Okay, what are we... That's weird. I don't know what that visual glitch is. I don't know if I like it. No, it's all on the tool station. Okay, so in order to make these, we need the part builder. So the part builder, you select the part that you want. You can see anything that's in the pattern chest automatically fills into here. You then put the material value in. And you can see it takes a certain amount until you can get to what you're doing. Why is it not letting me do any of these? Flint, which means I probably need more material. Great. Okay, let's start with our wood. We need 3 tool rods. So we've got 24. It ends up using 1. Okay, that's easy. 3 tool rods. Easy peasy. Bindings. We got 3 bindings. So in order for us to finish this, though, we are going to need more flint, because the 3 flint that we've got is not enough to make any of the heads that we're looking for. So that's going to have to take a back burner. In the meantime, we don't have a parts chest yet, so that should be coming in the future too. For now, hold on to your parts. I'm going to put them in my remember chest so that we make sure we come back to them later. And by later, I mean next episode. Get some flint in there. No, actually, I got to remember to grab flint. So last but not least, guys, we are going to grab out all of this fancy stuff in here, which is what we're going to need for the last piece is the blacksmith stuff. Working on the tools. It's the night of the tools. Why isn't Savvy here? Oh, shots fired. Shots fired. We will likely need a bit more methane gas is my guess. We are also going to need to dump some hummus. Keep this going. I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen now how much we've been going through all this methane gas, so keep it coming in. Most people don't usually like when you're gassy, but this is an exception. So we are going to start with the iron sword. This is one of the 3 that we need to make. Oh, look, 2 planks, 5 of those, all the tools we've been using before, and just over a bucket of methane. And it automatically, the downside, it will automatically pull tools that aren't necessarily in great shape. So you notice how I had this in here, but when I JEI'd it, grabbed the iron hammer instead. I think it pulls the stuff with more overall durability first. So like if you had a diamond one in here, it would pull that first, because this has got 250, this has got 175. But I'm not 100% certain on that one. So the second thing I remember we need to get a hoe. Wow, that sounded bad. What would Jordan say? Yeah, it did the same thing again. I JEI'd in. So the downside to JEI there is what it's doing. We've got plenty of methane there. We've got the hoe. And last but not least, which piece do we need? We need to get our blacksmith's workshop. We need a shovel. So we're going to grab the iron shovel. And this is 4 more and sticks. I like how it's not expensive. It's this that makes it expensive. And it did it again. To get our shovel. So there we go. 3 pieces in place. That's not the quest I want. So hoe gives us a variety of things. I'm a bit torn here. Personally, I like the fact that Spice of Life is giving us a bunch of food. And I don't usually dig into a bunch of food, so I want the dragon fruit sapling this time personally. We'll add it to our avocado that we picked because of you wonderful viewers. So We'll get that guy in place. Iron shovel, we're making a choice here. Part of me wants the sea lantern, but we're going through so much iron that I think I have to go that route. And if I'm kicking myself later, you guys have to remind me of this stupid decision made in episode, I think this is episode 9 right now, and read me out in the comments, because that's what this is about, all about razzing us. This one, I know exactly what I want. I want seared bricks. They are not cheap in this mod pack, and we're going to need a lot of them for a smeltery, so we'll get that going. And we're getting there, guys. We are almost finished this one. Though I'm looking here, and this is looking pretty expensive. We might be able to get the anvil itself soon, but I see diamonds, I see magma. This is probably going to sit for a while. So I think that's it for the Blacksmith's Workshop. I think next episode, we're going to keep pushing forward through with main quest line 2 to unlock a few more stuff, as well as I think we want to wrap up some stuff. Or I guess main quest line 1 and 0. I would like to get us to Mystical Agriculture open. That's always a great mod pack, and automatic resource generation is going to be fantabulous. So I want to get that in place. But that's where we're going to leave it today. Thank you guys very much for being here. Appreciate it as always. You guys are fantastic. Just being here, you showing your support, we love that. But every little bit that you can show goes a long way to keep things running and moving here, because it's that validation, right? People. I'm talking at a camera. I don't know if people like this and want more of this, and it's hard to know. So let us know. You want to see more? Tell us in the comments below. Hit that like button. Come hang out in the Discord. It's a great place to interact and build the community, which is what we're going for here with Bj&Co, is building a fun community where people hang out and have a good time. So check it all out. We'd love to see you guys there. And until next time, I hope you have a great one. And happy holidays. Yeah, it's that time of year, so I hope you guys have a great holiday season. Get to connect with the family, whether it's in person or not. I know we're doing a bunch of virtual stuff up here, so hope you guys have a great holiday season, and we will see you on the flip side, maybe a bit before the new year. I'm going to be cooped up in the basement. I'm sure those videos coming out, so hope to see you guys soon. Bye!